Sci-Fi. Hello and welcome to We Are Not Here to Please You with Raphael and
Artu. Hello.
to our episode number 11.
Yeah, double digits.
Yeah, double digits. So I guess we already take that quite serious. Okay, but now before we talk anything further, let's get just our contact info here inserted. Just tiny bit with the tip.
And our contact info is as follows. You can find us on Twitter at WANHTPY, and that's under that you can find us on iTunes as well.
And you find us as well on Stitcher under our complete name, We Are Not Here to Please You. And under the same name, we are as well on Facebook.
Yeah. And our email is wearenotheretoPleaseYou@gmail.com.
For any suggestions, ideas, submissions.
Yeah.
And all the previously mentioned things you can find on wearenotheretoPleaseYou.blogspot.fi, our headquarter, our watchtower. So yeah.
That out of the way.
Yeah, now we can continue to our normal procedures. It just was always so tedious to say that thing. It always brings you out of the mood, and let's be honest, that shit doesn't really change our contact.
And copying and pasting is so easy.
Yeah, and we are lazy in the first place, what always shows in the way how we prepare for the show. Basically around like, what, you're over in 1 hour? Oh crap, I have to start looking up shit.
Well, yeah, just this week I had plenty of days to do all kinds of prep.
What had prejudice over that?
I was watching Sons of Anarchy on Netflix.
So you're forgiven. But we can't talk about Sons of Anarchy because you're just so much in the beginning. But that's a good excuse because it's a good show.
Yeah, but I'm really a person that works only with deadlines.
Yeah.
If I have time, I will find other things to do.
By the way,
Definitely.
did we adjust the settings to the better one? Like I told you.
The what now?
The better settings.
What settings? The recorder settings?
Yeah, the higher settings. Do we have that?
Not yet, but we can.
Okay.
Now we're on high.
Okay, so we're gonna now this time really hear if it's better or not. Because we made the test file last time.
Yeah.
And
And that was fine?
actually I think it sounded better.
Yeah.
But I don't know how much better also because I only, you switch between sound files. I think now we have a better reference.
Yeah, well, it's going to have a less noise anyway.
Yeah, I can deal with that.
Let's hope there's not too many, breaks in it or, the sound level going over the limit, but we shall see.
Nah, it's gonna be fine. And worst case scenario, Yossi has to work his magic and make it listenable.
No.
And I mean, like, you always have to consider with what technique we are working here. We don't have that fancy microphones with pop filters hanging in our faces.
Just in case we have not mentioned before, we are doing this on a Zoom H2.
Ambient mic, basically, on the table, so...
Fancy recording thing. Looks like an electric razor, I'd say.
Yeah, like the old-timey electric razors, yeah. No, but I think for
surprising quality, still.
Yeah, I was surprised as
considering the price, it's less than 200 euros anyway. So,
well, you can actually get for that price already kind of set up with the microphone and a little mixing board.
Yeah, but it's not going to be very high end.
Yeah, but I just like the idea of eliminating the side noises, like when we one time recorded and they disposed in your yard of the bottles from the bar.
Yeah.
So you eliminate that and the voices are just more crisp. There's more... It just sounds more crisp.
Yeah.
It sounds more radio-ish.
Like we have the content to go with that.
Speaking of that, because we always have so much content, speak like none basically, we decided to record from now on, we at least gonna try to record 2 episodes back to back every 2 weeks so that we release now once a week episode.
So twice as many episodes with half the sense and half the content.
Yeah.
So good for you, our
Or
dear
not.
listeners.
Or not.
Or all 10 of you.
Well, it might be more. I think I've seen numbers around 12, 13, 14. The Stitcher numbers are not yet in.
That's massive.
Yeah.
Oh, well, yeah.
Ironically, we have more followers on Twitter. Whole 15.
What are they doing there?
I have no fucking clue.
Oh, well.
What is on our agenda today?
We have a question in.
A question? Yeah, I'm playing like I don't know it because it wasn't at all me that carried the question to you.
Yes, obviously it wasn't. No. We have received a question from the No BS podcast.
Yeah, by the way, you find them under nobspodcast.com. Yeah. Being stated in the nice state of North Dakota, in the United States.
In the town of Dickinson.
Dickinson? Okay.
Yeah.
I bet they never heard that one before.
Yes. Most certainly they have not.
Yeah, no, but I got to write with one of the hosts, Nolan, so we just talked about podcasting in general. And then he kind of brought up so that I'm a German living in Finland, and then they just had as a topping, apparently, yeah. Again, I'm just
German.
fucking brilliant.
German topping.
So that they had as topic the apparently Finnish tradition of wife carrying, and it's in their podcast. They had a couple of questions relating to it. What were the questions?
Well, they wanted to know if you have to be married to the woman you're carrying. 2, what kind of strategy is best? And 3rd, is it hugely popular or just a fun thing to do once a year?
And what are your answers? Because they were hoping that I know it, but I thought it's a Finnish thing, so I forwarded that to Art. And he had follow response to me.
I've done some research into this sport.
So they don't teach you from in school for half a year about that.
Yeah, this is just from memory what they taught me at elementary school about wife carrying, which is obviously the Finnish most
national
popular
sport.
Yes, the most popular pastime and what
better than ice hockey for the people. Yeah.
Well, yes, obviously. But yeah, let's start with a bit of background because I'm quite sure that most of our listeners, all 17 of them, are not familiar with wife carrying. Wife carrying or eukonkanto or akankanto in Finnish.
Yeah, by the way, I wouldn't have attempted that because it would sound so retarded. By the way, try to say it out loud yourself.
Yeah. But yes, is a sport in which male competitors race while carrying a female teammate. And the objective is for the male to carry the female through a special obstacle track in the fastest time. The sport was first introduced at Sonkajärvi, Finland, where the annual World Championship is also held. And the winner is awarded the wife's weight in beer. Which that sounds like our kind of thing, actually.
Totally, but that again spurs the question what they also had, what's the best tactic? Technically, you want to have the most amount of beer, but then
so
you need
want to have the most amount of wife.
Wife, yeah, definitely. But that is going to make it again harder to win.
Yeah, I'll get into that in a moment, but a little bit of history as well. Yeah, a little bit of history lesson.
Teach me how to.
Yes, I shall. This is all from the internet, not from my elementary school teacher, but...
So, by the way, it's on the internet, so it has to be true.
Must be, yes.
Yeah, so there is no way that there might be anything forwards or added by any internet pages.
Yes, we're a very, very truthful source of information. Always,
yeah, because if you listen to previous episodes, if we're not sure about something, we bring the show to a grinding halt and check it as stuff.
Yeah, you can reference us in your scientific papers.
No, you can't.
100% guaranteed it's gonna be true.
Don't listen to him. Hey, people like to sue.
But this is Finland. That kind of thing doesn't happen here.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, the history of the sport is a bit hazy, but some speculation points toward a bandit chief by the name of Ronkainen.
Sounds almost like Runkari.
Well, kinda.
But we're not translating that now.
Of course not, because we're proper people.
We're not wankers.
And he lived in the Sonkajärvi area around the 19th century. And he tests his men by making them run across barley fields and forests, over boulders and fences, all the while carrying a large heavy bag on their shoulder.
Okay.
Yeah. And in addition to other loot, they'd also steal actual women from nearby villages and, naturally, carry them back to their hideouts.
Well, it sounds like a fun pastime.
Yeah.
You know, you have nothing to do. You get some exercise and a woman.
Yes. Yeah. Sounds like something that you do.
And it doesn't sound like the commitment. So you make some exercise, have some fun, bring a woman back, and if you don't want her anymore, I guess you dispose of her.
Stealing a wife, I think, is a Scandinavian tradition that's been.
Yeah, that's also like always kind of related to the Viking thing. What's kind of most famous.
You pillage and loot and grab a couple of women for yourself as well.
But actually, they were really good salesmen. So.
Yeah, but moving on. Some rules of this fancy sport. The length of the official track is 253.5 meters.
How much is that in yards?
Well, that would be about 270 yards, I believe.
Did you just do that from the top of your head?
Yes, of course I did. No, actually, I don't have it here. I'm just trying to remember what it was when I was converting this. Yeah. But it's about 830 feet, or, as I've learned from US television, this is apparently also a proper measurement. It's about 2.31 football fields.
And how long is a football field?
That was 109 point something meters.
Yeah, it's like
122 yards. Whoa. All right, the track contains 2 dry obstacles and a water obstacle that's about 1 meter deep. The wife to be carried may be your own, the neighbour's, or you may have found her further afield. She must, however, be over 17 years of age.
Well, at least we know they weren't pederasts. That's a good thing.
Yeah.
And also, but what's the point of like carrying a kid around? They weigh shit. It's barely any beer. You drink that on that evening itself.
Yeah, well, that's actually the next point. The minimum weight of the wife to be carried is 49 kilograms, or 108 pounds. If she is less than 49 kilograms, the wife will be burdened with a rucksack containing additional weight, such that the total load to be carried is no less than 49 kilograms.
Is there upper limit?
Apparently not.
Okay.
Yeah, so yeah. And interestingly enough, the rules also contains this clause: all participants must enjoy themselves.
How do you enforce that rule or know it?
Yeah, what kind of a probe do you need to insert to a person to find out if they're actually enjoying it?
And where you have to insert it?
Yeah.
Why did you think of anus? Why probes? We got taught by sci-fi movies.
Yes, anal probe is the way to go.
Oh, yeah, definitely. No, but seriously, your wife is around. Are you really showing your right, honest emotions? No.
Yeah.
By the way, I should stop this. No, like high pitch. It sounds terrible on the recordings. I hear that. I just want to blow my own brain out every time I hear that when I re-listen to that shit.
Well, at least you don't have the teenage girl rising intonation in every sentence that you make, which is fucking annoying as hell.
Okay, carry on.
But yes. And although the sport originated in Finland, it's not just a Finnish sport anymore, because it's also practiced in Australia, Estonia, Hong Kong, and the USA.
Because it sounds like a lot of fun, apparently.
Yes, well, who wouldn't want to have a female strapped to their back and run across weird terrain?
But on the other hand, everybody wants beer.
Well, yes. And for the guys who actually asked this question, I just as a the kind gentleman that I am, I made this a bit more research into this. And
So you actually put more effort into research for other people's question as into the normal content of our show. Do I see that correctly?
you're exactly right.
Good. You see, we have our priorities right.
Yes. Yes, but the closest location where a major competition is arranged to Dickinson would be Minocqua, Wisconsin. I might be a bit off with the pronunciation, but anyway.
Well, it's like 2 states over.
Yeah.
But we all know, like, America is kind of huge and the state can be rather large. So 2 states doesn't sound like a big distance.
I checked Google Maps, and that's 729-mile drive. So that's about 1,200 kilometers. Just 11 hours away.
So you can visit it too, Nolan.
Yeah, see it for yourself.
And Brennan.
Yeah. Please do, actually, and report
back,
like,
yeah. So if you have, like, like, minimum of, like, 22 hours driving time and the event time, do it.
Just as a funny coincidence, that's about the same distance you would have to drive if you were to travel Finland from one end to another. So, just as a comparison to, sizes, Finland is about the size of 3 US states.
Yeah.
The smaller ones in the north.
Yeah, and also don't forget that the number is way lower as well, kind of. So if you take all the citizens in that states to here, it's like 5 million.
Yeah, let's not go over that.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's now go with the actual questions. Now that we have this stuff out of the way, is it popular? Well, not really. It's nothing like a national pastime for certain.
If people ask something, give them a comforting answer that reassures them and makes them happy. So say yes. They can't hear us if I tell you that right now, apparently.
Yeah.
It's widely popular.
Yes, and you personally know multitudes of people who are into
massive.
the sport.
I run into them every day.
Yeah.
No,
you're thinking of taking up the sport yourself as
yeah,
well.
totally. No, but I heard about that sport at some point, but maybe only in passing at some television station.
Yeah, it's not widely televised or it's a sport for the select.
Well, I think I heard it in the same breath as where they talked about, like, was it in Holland also where they roll a cheese down the hill as a race? It was in the segment like that on the TV show.
I think it goes into the same kind of thing. Although I did read that the participants are really into it and take it as a competitive sport as much as anything else. But
no, they're just really poor alcoholics that really want that beer.
Possibly. But yes, what kind of strategy is best? Well, I've never participated, obviously, but I guess the best strategy is a bit of a toss-up between your level of strength and endurance and your thirst for beer, because
that can carry you far away.
A heavier girl will net you more to drink, but obviously literally weigh you down.
Oh, I see what you did there.
Yes, I didn't. I'm so smart, you see. Actually, there's also a rather lengthy list on the official page at eukonkanto.fi titled "How to Become a Master in Wife Carrying." It has this, among other things, to say about training in its slightly broken English. It is possible to train for the wife-carrying competition everywhere in the middle of the daily routines. In the bath, in the supermarket, in the playground, or in the bodybuilding center.
Okay, it all sounds kind of really weird too, actually.
The wife-carrying is good for your relationship. And
I'm not sure, because I would quite curse a lot, and she would be offended, and then she would think I call her fat. I think it wouldn't help the relationship at all. I have a point there.
Yeah, you do. And I have to admit, I have not... outside of festivals, I've not seen people carrying other people to any...
And that is then in a standing position.
Yes. But yeah. There you go, guys.
That was it. We
Well,
covered it?
they actually.
I don't know. You have that topic.
Yeah, well,
so-
there was the one more. Do you have to be married to the woman you're carrying? And that kind of got covered already. The quote unquote wife does not actually need to be married to the one that's carrying her. And actually, the Finnish word eukko doesn't necessarily refer to one's wife, but to a woman in general. Although it's a bit negative way of referring to a woman.
Yeah, so basically, like, it doesn't really says it, so it just has to be female, so it doesn't need to have a cock, basically.
Apparently, yeah.
That's the only requirement.
Yeah, I didn't find the specifics or if they do any kinds of checks or anything to determine if you are legit. But, yeah.
Yeah, but that was the questions from the No BS podcast. Check them out, they're a bunch of good entertaining dudes, so. And they put our banner on their blog, so.
Yeah.
Always like some good supporting other podcasts. They're nice guys, so. No, but you know who doesn't have to worry about such competition?
Do tell me.
Hitzelsberger. What's the name?
What now?
Hitzelsberger. It's a name. Have you read anything in the news about it?
No.
So it's a German football player? Yeah, football, not soccer, because, you know, football, hand egg.
Yeah, unlike the hand egg fields that I just referenced earlier.
Yeah, because he just came out
Oh,
of
you
the...
Americans are so stupid.
No, but he just came out of the closet.
This is the way I make friends.
Oh, I assume so, yeah. Making friends left and right. Let's see if they still want us to call in and into their podcast. What is, by the way, might be planning that we in the future time maybe make a crossover with them.
Yes.
No, but back to
Here you
hits.
go with your rising intonation again, by the way.
Yeah. No, but now we're going to come back to Hitzelsberger. I thought you wanted to open your can.
Okay, yes.
So he just came out of the closet. He's 31 and just retired like 6 months ago, and now came out and saying like, well, I like cock. Well, he didn't phrase that like that, but it's basically what it says.
I'm 31, and I'm,
Retired.
well, not working, let's go with that.
Yeah. No, but it's kind of amazing. Like, it was really huge headlines. I actually seen it even in American headlines, this story drop. Because it's really uncommon at all. I think that's the first professional athlete in that kind of sport that came out of the closet.
Right.
Somehow it's really frowned upon, and I really don't believe that with all this professional football leagues out there,
Yeah.
that there's apparently only one gay football player.
Your statistics would probably point to another direction, I think.
Yeah, it sounds really unrealistic, but I think it's more directed towards like that the fans would react really weirdly.
I suppose that's
Appa-
probably the reason why he chose to hold on to this until he retired.
Yeah, like
I suppose.
apparently many other hold on to it to this day. Apparently, certain celebrities in Germany stated that they got approached to be a fake wife, football wife.
Right.
So that this kind of for gay football players that they are, seeming
So that they look legit.
that they look straight. Yeah.
Right.
Okay, on the other hand, you also never know what the celebrities say to get
Well,
back into the headlines and be relevant again. So I don't know how much weight you can put onto that. But it
Well,
might
obviously,
sound
we
like
trust
something.
them to the full extent
Of course.
because we do our fact checking and everything.
No, but that's just really something what I think could be actually the case, that they would do it just like to keep my image, that I get my contracts and my sponsorships,
Yeah. Well, that's just sad.
Yeah, also like that actually many areas are gotten so liberal these days where it's actually not a big deal. I mean, look at Hollywood.
Yeah.
Without Jews and gays, there is barely anything left, let's be honest. It's not discriminating.
Yeah.
but it's a pretty much a good percentage of it.
Yeah.
So it's in every life, but somehow in professional athlete sport things, it's a a taboo.
Well, sports are a manly thing for manly men who run around half naked and pat each other on the ass.
Yeah, and that's not gay at all.
No, definitely not. It's the manliest thing you can do.
Yeah, of course, and we do that pretty much as warm-up for the show every time. Just strip naked and just hit each other with wet towels on the ass.
My butt is so raw today.
Oh, why do you say that? That gives images in my head.
Just because. That's exactly the reason why I mentioned it.
Suffer. Oh my fucking god. No,
we should have a reaction camera or something that we could implement on the blog or something, you know.
If you want to, I can make reaction shots of you. Because today I definitely against that, because I haven't shaved in like 2 weeks, and like, I mean, I make myself pretty for radio. That means not at all.
Does it look like I've been keeping my appearances up?
Depends if you want to be a hobo.
Yeah, that's what I'm planning on infiltrating a notorious hobo ring here in Tampere.
Okay.
I will be broadcasting live.
With a hidden mic.
Yes,
no, but
from Hobo Central. Yeah.
But still coming back to the whole coming out gay part.
Yeah, I didn't sidetrack you there at all.
Yeah, but hey, wait, you sidetracked me. And so far you got so much talking point. I listened to the last episode, you got maybe 5 sentences in. Seriously, that dude needs to shut me the fuck up more often. I just apparently love the sound of my voice. I don't know what it is.
And I am a Finn, so here we go.
Yeah. No, but about the whole gay topic, apparently, according to a Nigerian scientist.
Oh well, this sounds nice.
That's not true. That gay stuff doesn't exist. It doesn't work.
So what, he's saying you can't be gay?
Yeah, because it's scientifically impossible, he says.
Okay, I'd love to hear more of this one.
Well, you know the concept of magnets.
I do.
That same poet does not really attract each other.
Oh yeah.
Quite the opposite.
Okay, and people obviously are like magnets.
Yeah, but basically what I read from the article, that was his main scientific proof. Why not? That's what he referred to. I don't know.
Is he a real scientist or what?
No, wait, not scientist, grad student. So
he's still almost grad student where?
In Nigeria, wait, do we have here this city? Okay, his name is, oh my god. I try to say the name, I know. Chibuyen Amalaha. Yeah.
Well done.
An award-winning student at the University of Lagos, so in Lagos.
Nice.
Wherever Lagos is in Nigeria.
So some high-end stuff is going on in there.
Definitely. Like, you see these 2 magnets?
Yeah. And yeah, wow.
That's it. That's pure science. You know, if you want to invest money in science, do it in Nigeria. Apparently, you get really your investment back on that knowledge.
Oh,
come on! I love good science if people really research really great stuff that really makes sense. But like, if you see something like that, it's like, seriously. That's called a scientist.
Yeah, and that's an actual university student, and apparently he's also...
You know what he basically realized? What every 5-year-old realized the first time he got to play with magnets. Ooh, look, that pushes away, the other way it attracts.
Yeah.
He just realized what usually people realize in the age of 5.
Yes. So it's not like we're bashing the whole of Nigeria here, but we kinda are.
No, we're actually just bashing that dude for how retarded, because I really don't believe that whole Nigeria is that retarded.
Well, let's hope so, at least. And, University of Lagos, not many points there.
Yeah, but if he's the future of Nigerian scientists, then good night. And then he also tried to prove something with mathematics.
That's not really my strong point, but
no, but it's. You want a short look over it. It's kind of. I keep talking while you're gonna read over it. So basically, he of course
there's a load of text, and then there's
formulas.
yes involving letters.
Yeah,
my math ends where letters begin. I'm fairly okay with counting with numbers, but when you start to do that with letters,
No, letters are fun. I always kind of liked physics and math somehow. I don't know, something is wrong with me. I sucked in pretty much all other things, but that was my strong suit. No, but apparently he also proved it wrong using chemistry, biology, and mathematics. I haven't yet further looked into it. We're gonna maybe touch up on it in the episode after the next one, so because there's a lot of bullshit and I have to further research it. I just thought this whole magnet thing was too good to pass up.
Apparently he's never gone much for biology, considering there's quite a lot of animals that exhibit homosexual behavior, but apparently
Most of them, actually.
they're doing it wrong apparently as well.
Animals are not like magnets.
Well, animals don't
You
know.
dumbass.
Come on, animals don't understand magnetism.
Oh, right. Yeah, that's
they've
why
never-
they do it.
They've never played with magnets when they
So
were
now we know
5.
it's actually like if you don't know the concept of magnetism,
You can be gay.
you can be gay. Woo! So if you can, if
This
you
is scientific proof,
Yeah, we are. Oh my
on the
god,
cutting edge of science.
we might be as well. You know what? We should be signing into the University of Lagos.
Yeah.
I think
Maybe
we
we
would
could
be
get a-
high-paid scientists there.
Can we get a grant?
I think we already did now 10 years worth of research
Just
right
right
there,
here.
right on the spot.
In about 10 seconds.
Ha! We are not here to please you, this scientific podcast.
Proving that animals can be gay. And small children. And people who don't know about magnets.
That is our proof. Oh my fucking god.
And now we need to go somewhere else.
So, because we talked about coming out of the closet and so, let's change it totally up. Have you heard about the double dick dude?
About what?
A dude with 2 dicks.
I was afraid you said that.
So that, yeah, I know we totally went away from any kind of cock-related topics. Let me just right now pull that up here. So basically, that dude has a condition, what is known as diphalia. So basically, it's a condition that
Diphalia, maybe?
diphalia, yeah,
Whatever.
yeah. So it's a condition.
Double dickism.
Double dick, yeah. Damn red light always fucks up my speech pattern. I never do that really when we're not recording. I don't know why. No, but there's like about 100 cases worldwide, and if you take it in American terms, 1 out of 5.5 million American men have that condition. So really more than rare thing.
Well, that's surprising.
I think I've seen something like that like 10, 15 years ago in a late night show, like Conan O'Brien kind of type thing, a German thing. A dude that kind of pissed on the wall, and then there were 2 things, but then he turned around and it was like just like fucking mini dick, not even the size of a mini pickle. It was just like kind of embarrassing. They're useless.
I was wondering why I've not seen porn done in this fashion.
Well, in 2014 now, when the year started, it was 1 day old, so one Reddit user posted a picture of that on Reddit and said like, I'm open to answer any question you have to me. So he made the picture, but all the pictures are without his face because he wants to have still a normal life.
Anonymity, yes.
Yeah, so basically he posted that and
And
yes,
now you're going to show me the picture, are you?
yeah, in a second I accidentally clicked the, picture. Here you go. And you know what? They are not mini cocks.
Fancy that.
I mean, they are decent sized cocks. Actually, he wrote one is 6 inches, the other one is 7.
They even have measurements on them. Oh.
Yeah.
How about circumference and yes.
I think that is kind of something like 17.5 centimeters, the bigger one, and the other one like 16.5, 16. I mean,
Well, he's well hung then.
yeah, well, compared to this mini small cock dude was from 10 years ago. And both are fully functional, by the way. Fully functional. So he actually pees from both and can come from both.
Is it like one ball for each, or do they
I don't know actually how the plumbing works.
I'm sure someone has asked it on Reddit, so we could investigate this further.
And by the way, if you notice that he gets kind of confused, I could have already took the picture away, but I keep holding my tablet that it's in his face.
Well, that's two proper cocks right there.
Yeah, it is. I was just...
Although they are...
Yeah, it's like 6 and 7 inches.
Yes,
so.
but they were kind
You need it again to see.
mysteriously covered by that post-it. The root of those things.
Wait, no. they
So,
were-
come on, look at it.
Wait, there are other pictures.
Oh, brilliant! And now you're going to show me those as well.
Oh, yeah, one of them erect.
If you can click on that, actually.
Nothing is covered there, really.
That's kind of weird. Well, he still has his hand there. I'm still kind of suspicious. Okay, I believe you.
Just buy it. Go on. No, but it's really...
I think I'd really need to see that live to believe you.
So you kind of need to handle the matters personally up close.
Handle, exactly, yes.
Like skiing.
That's the verb I would have...
Skiing. Yeah,
You should have seen the thing he just did with his hands.
It was a ski, like how you ski in motion.
Yes. Yeah, everyone holds the ski poles next to their face and goes back and forth.
Yeah, that's how you ski. That's at least how... That's how the skiing instructor did it when I was a kid. So that's not how you learn skiing.
Jesus Christ.
I think I broke out.
Oh, I think I broke something.
Ah.
But, yeah.
But coming back to it, so it was really like beginning of the year and this story blew up. Because I mean, somebody coming out like that in public, okay, not with your face, and really open to ask that you can ask him anything and he answers you honestly. And again, like, they are not two small cocks, they are two good-sized cocks.
Yeah.
And both functional. So, like, there were some normal questions, like, how do women react when they find out? Yeah, of course, some freak out and blah and so, and... Well, he actually is bi, so he likes both sides of the playing field, so to say.
Right.
So he's in the moment, actually. He said that he was only, like, in, like, couple of kind of, like, one-night stands, but, like, he really quickly let off from it, because he didn't like how he felt afterwards, and also, like, the reaction could be rather strange at some moments.
I can imagine, yes.
But apparently, his favorite moment was apparently a seventh one.
A what?
A seventh? Not a threesome, a seventh one?
What? 7 people at the same... Wow.
Well, where the fuck was that?
I'm really living a sucky life, I see.
Here's a picture from it.
Oh, so there's an illustration of how it all works out.
So that's him. So he's basically fucking two girls.
2 girls, yes.
Why a guy fucks him
in the
from
arms,
behind?
yes. And
No,
he,
but
has
actually-
he has his face up in...
Actually, there are actually 2 guys fucking him in the ass because it's only 6 people. I read further up on it, of course.
So
So,
there's one head up between the other guy's legs.
yeah, there. So basically, he gets 2 cocks in his ass while he fucks 2 girls. Another dude fucks a girl while he is licking the clit of the girl, and his balls are also his cock when he pulls it out. This was apparently his most exciting thing. No, but I only
These are the things that we normal people can never aspire to.
I don't want to though. That sounds like a lot of work. Can you imagine how much work and energy and power you have to put? That sounds like a lot of work. I don't know if that's something.
And there's a bit of a synchronization issue as well. I mean, who moves when to not slip out or anything.
Yeah, like one person needs only to get out of sync and the whole thing falls down or something. I don't know.
I better not think about it. It sounds really unhealthy for you.
Oh, by the way, one person asked a good question. Do you both hang them on one side of your pants, or do they split at the seam? And he basically answered like, well, when I go commando, he likes to have them in separate legs because it's kind of sensitive.
Yes.
I just thought I have to bring up that topic just for the reason.
So
because
he's a snake man in a way. Because snakes apparently have these double digs.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, coming back to ski lessons.
Yes!
Somebody asked, have you ever been given a double-fisted reach around? And he answered, lol, actually, yeah. I've had a guy pounding into me, reach around with both hands, and go skiing.
The things you can do, and the things I've never done.
You know what? I had to pick it up. First of all, that thing, like in the last 2 weeks, just blew up. It's just become an internet sensation.
Somehow I've missed this completely, even though I frequent Reddit quite.
I never read it, actually.
Religiously.
Somehow I haven't. I didn't came around to it. I use other outlets. And it was just so gigantic. And you know what? It really captured my imagination because that was just so freakishly somehow. But kind of interesting on the other hand, isn't it?
From wife carrying to double-handed reach arounds. That's skiing.
Yeah, I think we bring one more topic here in there. Now we are done with that one. So let's have the last one, and it's like, okay, you know how books get released about people that worked in certain high positions like years and years after they did?
Yeah.
Well, a book came out, and again, like, I have no name from that dude, what it's about, because I just heard it actually in a different podcast while I was on the way over. So I didn't have time to check that.
So again, our trusty sources are non-existent.
Yeah. So executive from Fox Network in the 80s was hiring a woman and offered her $100 per week for that she is going to have sex with him whenever he wants.
Right.
So, like in today's money, it's around $275 a week when you kind of put inflation. So
Yeah. Still not that much.
yeah, I mean, it's like, wait, let me make the math. $550,100 per month.
Yes.
So basically $12K per year on top. Well,
To be a 24/7 prostitute.
well, you don't know how much he wants sex. Well, on the other
Well, at
hand,
least to be,
executive, I bet
prepared
some
to...
coke is going on, so yeah, I guess so. So you wouldn't sign a work contract, giving your, let's say, make it this day money, not $100. You get $275 per week extra on top.
Mm-hmm.
Just for, you know, that he's just like, jerk me off whenever I want to. Not even sex. If it's just like, here, just give me a handy for $275 per week. Would you sign that?
Would I sign that?
Yeah. And I'm not putting you on the spot, apparently, at all. That's why I hit the whole time that this kind of thing from here.
Yeah, he was really secretive about this whole thing.
About the cock thing, about the fox. Here's just a lot of just one buzzword that not even telling what it's about.
I thought we were done when I wrote penis and a very large exclamation mark on our outline, but apparently fox and question mark was the actual bombshell then.
Well, because there were two outlines.
You're such a funny guy.
Yeah. No, so would you sign that?
Well, I think it depends on the guy, actually, and if he'd take me out to dinner.
So I guess we end the episode right here.
See you next time.
Yeah, no, but I think
I need a bit more cash to go for that.
But in the end, it's only a handy in your case. I'm not even saying the scenario of penetration.
Yeah.
Just a short reach around. Not even double-handed.
No skiing involved.
No skiing is involved.
Still, I think I could get a better deal out of it.
Yeah, but I guess you can negotiate with them and get a better deal out.
Yeah, so okay, I'm gonna say no. Now you can go with whatever you're going to say about it.
No, you know what? We actually cut it right here off, and
That was it. That was it.
Yeah.
You have no witty comeback.
Not really. I'm kind of the whole time so concerned. I'm now.
So you were just, waiting for me to say yes.
Yeah, actually, I was.
How cheap do you think I am?
Well.
I may be out of work, but
Yeah.
I'm not going to say I have other sources of income because that would sound weird in this context.
Well, the moment you try to make it that you might be able to earn it orally. Well, we mean with podcasting. Get your head out of the gutter.
Yeah, yes.
No, but my mind was now only that we kind of changed the whole format. That time frames go a bit different. So
yeah, we're up to 45 minutes.
So yeah, I think that should be our new thing. So and you're gonna hear us next week again. No more 2 weeks wait time.
Yeah, but let us know if you take on a job like that.
Hey,
and
all the topics.
We might be hiring.
Yeah. Why not?
An open position for $275 a week, a month or something, whatever.
Yeah, we can make the details then. Just write to we are not here to please you at gmail.com.
Yeah.
Subject internship.
Parentheses handy.
Okay, I think that is it for this week's episode of We Are Not Here to Please You.
Indeed.
Have a good night.
Bye-bye.
I'm Nolan Overton.
I'm Brandon Stedham.
And we're the No BS Podcast,
where you can come listen to our comedic, informational, entertainment podcasts.
Every week on iTunes. Or
and
our website at...
We do have a website?
Yes.
www.nobspodcast.com.
Thanks, and I hope you'll join us. Ciao.